Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the International Forum UpToGATE 2025 New Horizons, an event that will take us on a journey into the future of artificial intelligence, data science, technologies, and innovations. I am Živka Popat-Anasova, Forbes journalist, and of course it is a great pleasure and honor for me to open this unique event. I can assure you this is a place where Bulgarian and international speakers, business leaders, experts and researchers have come together. Thank you for being here. First of all, let me give the floor to our official guests for opening speeches. I want to invite the Deputy Minister of Education and Science, Associate Professor Nikolay Vitanov.
Dear colleagues, I would like first of all to thank Professor Ilieva for inviting me to this event. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here. This is an event which shows that with each passing year, GATE continues to establish itself as one of the key platforms for discussion on the future of AI and big data. And AI, of course, is impossible without big data. The motto, which is New Horizon, is particularly fitting because we witnessed in recent years how AI entered our lives, and I'm quite sure that not only everyone here, but almost everyone outside uses AI on a daily basis, even without knowing it. This has entered in healthcare, transportation, education, energy, public services with all of its benefits and challenges. Today we no longer ask whether we will use AI, but how to do it responsibly, fairly, and for the benefit of everybody. This transition from experimental approaches to real-world impact and sustainable deployment is at the heart of today's event and today's discussion. It's a challenge also, the AI, because it requires institutional adaptation, including at the level of the university and the ministry, how we teach and how we do examination of students, for example, how we do research responsibly without misusing it, how to develop new models of collaboration between academia, government, industry. It's, on the other hand, an opportunity because it provides a clear direction for how we should build ecosystems where data-driven and AI-powered solutions are not just add-on, but a natural part of the modern economy in the public services. I would like to highlight three areas where GATE Institute is strategic for the country because it combines several key elements. First of all, high-quality research in areas such as future cities, digital health, smart governance. Second, cutting-edge scientific infrastructure for working with big data and AI. And third, last but not least, strong partnerships with business, institutions, and the international research community. And I am very sorry to having missed yesterday the signing of this agreement with Tokyo University. This is precisely the type of center that Bulgaria needs to develop, one that is not just a consumer, but also a creator of innovation. I have a long address, but I'll cut it down because I'm sure you want to hear something more technical very soon. I'd like just to end by saying thank you to the team of GATE Institute for organizing this event, for your continuous and consistent efforts to build bridges between disciplines, between sectors, between Bulgaria and Europe and the world. I assure you that the Ministry of Education and Science will continue to be your partner. I'm sure you're glad to hear that, in developing your scientific potential, in building modern infrastructure, and in creating an environment where data-driven and AI-powered innovations become a real societal and economic value. I wish you a very successful event. I don't have to wish you, it will be. I wish you a very interesting demonstration. I already saw where it's going to be. Fruitful discussions, and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for this warm and inspiring speech, Academician Professor Vitanov. Now I want to give the word to Mr. Ivan Goychev, Deputy Mayor, responsible for digitalization, innovation and economic development.
Hello everyone. I'm very honored to be on this event, and I want to address the distinguished guest first, Deputy Minister Vitanov, Ms. Chobanova, also the host, Professor Ilieva, for organizing the event and for gathering all these innovative minds in Sofia city. On behalf of the Mayor, Vasil Terziev, also, thank you for being here together to innovate on behalf of our citizens. He's busy with some other events in the City Council, but he's sending his regards. I remember 2 years ago when this building was opened, and it was a significant event for Sofia city, for the university, for Sofia University. And just for 2 years, our collaboration with the GATE Institute, I was so close with all the projects that are happening here. I saw how it accelerated, and the GATE Institute is operating not only on European level already, but now bringing guests and partnerships on a global level, specifically the presence of Professor Koshizuka. And Antoine Garnier from International Data Spaces Association. This underlines, again, the presence, the significance, and the trust GATE Institute have already established and earned from other partners. I see also the acceleration in terms of projects that are being attracted, our partnerships with other cities in Europe. This is of significant importance again for the cities and for the citizens of Sofia. And if we ask the question like, who is innovating the most on behalf of our citizens, I would see that GATE is probably on the first place. So thank you again for this activity. You're putting Bulgaria, you're putting the city on the European and global map, and you're the ambassador actually on the technical space for Bulgaria on the international space. Now I would like also to mention the New Horizons title. It reminds me of the Stargate series, TV series, if you have seen that. And the feeling when working with GATE is exactly that, the acceleration when you go through the gate, the Stargate, and all things that we wish for, the city problems, they found immediate solutions actually. We just need to put them in implementation. So thanks again for all this collaboration and all these innovative minds that work for the city. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Goychev. Now I would like to give the floor to Yordanka Chobanova, Head of the European Commission's representation in Bulgaria, please.
So, dear Professor Ilieva, dear Deputy Mayor, dear Deputy Minister, dear Vice-Rector of Sofia University, it is a great pleasure for me to be here at this forum. And for us, for the European Commission, the GATE Institute is, I can say, a friend and a very trusted partner. GATE is also a contributor to our policy initiatives, a pioneer with a vision and also a mission. And thanks to the efforts that GATE Institute does, Bulgaria is also a stronger player at EU level and has a visible place on the European map of artificial intelligence. So thank you so much for this. Thank you for this forum that you're organizing today, bringing here very bright minds to talk about the future. So allow me to begin with a few words about the big picture. What is Europe's vision for artificial intelligence? What we want is AI to be a force for good. We want to make sure that the benefits of artificial intelligence are widespread and accessible to all. We want an artificial intelligence where everyone collaborates and everyone benefits. So this is the idea that stays also behind the European AI Act, which focuses on high-risk use cases. And also it aims to encourage innovations. This is the path forward, and it builds on 3 pillars. The first pillar, this is the investments in gigafactories, where we want researchers, startups, public bodies. Let's take hospitals, for example, to have access to big computing resources, and this to happen at affordable conditions. With this, hospitals can train their AI models. And we have already established a network of very powerful supercomputers. Now we are also trying to build a public-private partnership also with companies, investors, in order to increase the scale and have bigger scale gigafactories. The interest from the private sector is huge. Initially, we have planned 15 such factories, 15. The applications that we got were 74. So the business is very much motivated and interested in this. Second pillar of our plan is about the adoption of artificial intelligence across economy and society. We introduced the AI first policy. The principle here is the following. Whenever a company or a public office faces a new challenge, it can ask itself, how can artificial intelligence help? And we also have the Apply AI strategy. To this strategy, we're investing over €1 billion in order to accelerate the use of artificial intelligence across public services and industries, from robotics and healthcare to energy. Because this is the way to provide smarter solutions, from diagnosing diseases earlier to cutting energy waste. And this point leads me to the importance of science. Last month, the Commission presented a European strategy for artificial intelligence in science. At the heart of this strategy is RACE, the resource for AI science in Europe. RACE is a dedicated instrument to pool AI resources for science, from talent to funding, from computing to data. The RACE pilot was launched this month, and it will be funded with €107 million under Horizon Europe. It is very nice and exciting that the Commissioner for Bulgaria, Ms. Zahareva, has taken the leadership on this portfolio, and as she said, with RACE, we are building a community that will tackle the most critical challenges of our times in health, climate, and beyond. And now the third pillar, this is our international engagement. Because as Europe, we won't keep our AI capabilities just for ourselves. We are open to mutually beneficial partnerships. For example, we offer the world early warning for extreme events. This helps towns to be prepared ahead of the damage. And on tropical cyclone modeling, a month ago, during the Hurricane Melissa, European models provided reliable early warnings 15 days in advance, which of course helped much to prepare the response. Now a few words on the update on legislation. Next year, in 2026, the Commission is going to present an EU Innovation Act. And this act is intended to address the barriers that prevent innovations reaching the market. It is going to introduce definitions of innovative companies, what is a startup, what is scale-up, and this will better target what measures will be needed in order to support them. Also, this will facilitate access to financing. So the legislation will allow real-world testing of innovative technologies with regulatory oversight. Next year, the Commission is going to propose also the so-called, famous already now, the 28th legal regime, which will allow harmonized rules and easier cross-border activity for the companies. Finally, 2 points about data. Data is reshaping the way we produce, consume, and live. And the European strategy for data sets out the path to the creation of common European data spaces. Since 2020, data spaces have emerged in many crucial areas in 14 sectors as of today, and they will be further expanded as suggested in the Data Union strategy, which we adopted this month. So they are at place different working groups, experts, organizations, intermediaries, all of them focusing so much on the creating the necessary environment to boosting artificial intelligence, and it is wonderful to see that Bulgaria and GATE Institute is tirelessly participating in all of this. Thank you so much. Wishing you a very fruitful forum with good ideas so that Bulgaria, Europe, the whole world, internationally together we prosper. Thank you.
Thank you for this full and interesting view on the topics we are going to discuss today, and you even pointed us few transformations, upcoming transformations. Thank you. Now I would like to give the floor to Academician Professor Toni Spasov, Vice-Rector of Research and Project Development at Sofia University, St. Kliment Ohridski. Please.
Good morning. Dear Deputy Minister, Academician Vitanov, dear Deputy Mayor of Sofia, dear Mrs. Chobanova, dear colleagues from the Tokyo University, dear Professor Gerdzhikov, former rector of Sofia University, dear Mayor of Lozhenets, dear guests. First of all, I would like to welcome you and at the same time congratulate on behalf of the Rector of Sofia University, Professor Goychev, who is at the moment engaged with the General Assembly of the University of Sofia, St. Kliment Ohridski. It's an assembly where we report the activities of the last year. And on my personal behalf as well, I'd like to say welcome to Sofia University, welcome to Institute GATE, Professor Ilieva. Thank you very much for organizing this meeting, this event, annual. Professor Ilieva does it always in a very strict and very well-organized way. So thank you for this organization. Dear colleagues, you heard about the GATE, about the main topics with which GATE is engaged, research topics. But I would like to say that the Institute GATE is related, it's entirely connected to the whole scientific infrastructure of Sofia University. It is an integral part. At the university, which is the first institution showing the best research activities in Bulgaria, we have several centers of excellence, and GATE is one of them. So saying that it's an integral part, that means that among the research topics, we have a lot of relations, a lot of interactions between the centers in areas like natural resources, like new functional materials, like quantum mechanics, quantum computing, like big data analytics, the main topic of GATE, artificial intelligence, computer science, large areas in which Sofia University, due to these new established centers of excellence and competence, is appearing in the world scenery as an important partner. We collaborate also with the Japanese universities. We have several students who are now engaged there. They are hired by Japanese universities, and we continue to, with our efforts, to increase the research capacity of Sofia University. And one of the next steps will be to try to increase this kind of interaction between the centers of excellence, because there is a lot of common, and also there is a need to work in large groups, to start with larger projects. Therefore, the integration would be a next task of our efforts. Thank you again for all participants for being part of this event. I wish all of you successful, fruitful discussions, and I hope that GATE will continue to be one of the leading research partners in Sofia University, also in the country. So thank you.
Thank you. And now I would like to give the floor to Professor Dr. Anastas Gerdzhikov, Chair of the GATE's Executive Board, please.
Dear colleagues and distinguished guests, I would like to say only a few words about GATE, this institute which in the last 6 years made such efforts that it really became a very important part of our university. It's an honor to welcome you all at the GATE's 6th annual event, an occasion that celebrates not only the remarkable achievements of GATE, but also the vision it continues to inspire across Europe and worldwide. This annual gathering offers a moment to look back with pride on how far GATE has come, and just as importantly to confirm its shared commitment to advancing scientific excellence, pioneering innovation, and delivering meaningful societal impact. Today, we recognize accomplishments that reflect not only the dedication of the GATE team, but also the expanding impact and significance of its work. Over the past years, GATE has demonstrated what excellent visionary science, determined leadership, and a vibrant research community can achieve together. 20 EU projects, more than 150 high-impact publications, more than 500 research partners. GATE is showcasing what is possible when leading scientists are inspiring brilliant young researchers, empowered also by unique infrastructure, when brain drain is actively transformed into brain circulation, and when world-class science is nurtured at home in Bulgaria, while resonating internationally. Today, GATE is recognized as a trusted research partner across Europe and globally. Its contributions shape policy, drive standards, and help deploy next-generation data-driven digital technologies in responsible and impactful ways. This reputation is the result of sustained dedication, courage to innovate, and commitment to excellence. One of GATE's greatest achievement has been its leadership in data-driven innovation. Through initiatives like the Urban Data Space, Health Data Space, and Mobility Data Space, GATE has shown how data can be transformed into insight, insight into action, and action into societal value. These data spaces are not just technological platforms, they are ecosystems that accelerate innovation for cities, healthcare, industries, and citizens. Digital progress must be aligned with the responsibility to the planet. GATE has taken its challenge seriously, contributing to the green transition and efforts to mitigate climate change. Sofia Digital Twin is a remarkable example, providing a powerful tool that helps cities become smarter, greener, better planned, and more resilient to future challenges. These achievements are more than milestones. They are building blocks for a future where Bulgaria stands firmly on the European map of research and innovation, and GATE plays a leading role in shaping the digital, data-driven and sustainable society we all aspire to. I want to congratulate each of you, researchers, leaders, partners, students, for the extraordinary work you do every day. The journey ahead is ambitious, but your progress over the past 6 years shows that GATE is not only ready for the future, it's helping to build the future's new horizons. Thank you, and I wish you a truly inspiring annual event.